welcome to Living 757. How are you guys? How are you, Ashley? So happy to see you.
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
You know, this is the second week in a row that, as you can see, it's a No Boys Allowed
That's
episode
right.
of Living 757.
That's right. Quincy is still on his working vacation mode, but this time he prepares a video for you guys and for us.
Hey, what's up? Come on, let's do something, right? That's what I'm doing. I'm out here working, I'm out here telling jokes, I'm entertaining vacationers here on the Norwegian breakaway, and it's been a lot of great fun. I mean, right now we're in port in the Dominican Republic. It's my second week of this 2-week contract, so I will be home soon, ladies. Don't panic, okay? I haven't forgotten about y'all. I see y'all had fun at the water park on last week's episode, so I'm super excited to be able to finally get back. And yeah, you know, I know y'all think I'm on vacation, but I'm really working on how to be on vacation when it's really time to take a vacation. All right. So anyway, I love y'all and miss y'all, and I will see you all soon. Okay? Maybe.
Oh, he say I love you, Quincy. I love you, Ashley.
I'm apparently Quashley today. Quincy, I can't tell if you're working hard or if you're hardly working, but now I have a soft spot because you said that you love us, and we love you and we miss you. And something else that we have missed immensely over the last couple summers is live concerts, but they're back.
Yes, they're back.
I am so excited about this month of concerts at the Veterans United Home Loans Amphitheater. Up first on Monday, June 13th is the Doobie Brothers. 2 days later, on Wednesday, June 15th, Kenny Chesney will be hitting the stage. And if he's somebody that you haven't seen and you're a country fan, you definitely need to go check out Kenny Chesney. I've seen him play in the middle of like a tornado warning, and the concert was still fantastic. Soaking wet and like muddy. It was great.
Yes.
Friday, June 24th, we have my boys from Revolution coming.
Oh my God,
They're gonna be with Steel Pulse and DJ Mackle, and that's just gonna be a great show. They bring nothing but good vibes, and we will also be talking with one of the members of Revolution later on in the show, so make sure you stay tuned. Last but not least, June 25th, so the day after Revolution on a Saturday, go see Thomas Rhett. Oh my gosh, it's just such a fun month of concerts. He's gonna put on a great show, and he's actually doing some good stuff for the community too, right, Patricia?
Yes, that's right, Ashley. He's doing great things, and I'm so happy that these concerts are back here to Virginia. And speaking of Thomas Rhett, he also partnering with Cox Media and Live Nation, and he is encouraging all his fans to bring new backpacks to the concert so they can be donated to the Boys and Girls Club of Southeast Virginia. So this is great what he's doing. Like all his fans can bring a new backpack, and this is gonna be donated to the Boys and Girls Club. So I love the idea. I think it's amazing. And what a better place that I be on the concert in summer here in Virginia Beach. So that is amazing.
And you can do something good and get rewarded for it. So if you're going to that show and you bring a backpack, for each person who brings a backpack, you'll be eligible for 2 upgraded tickets to that show. So upgraded to the Gold Circle, which is like the closest, best seats other than the floor. And you'll be eligible to go into that VIP area at the amphitheater that everybody dreams of seeing. If you can't go to the concert, you can drop off a backpack at the amphitheater ahead of time, and you can also drop off backpacks at the Skinny Dip for ice cream, Haygood Skating Rink, Cinema Cafe, the Pembroke location, and also at Shore Break.
Yes, well, how many places that you can go and drop these backpacks, and what a great initiative for
Yeah.
everyone. So I'm so excited for the concerts also. After 2 long years that we don't have anything going on, this summer is like a pack and full with events.
I
all
know,
over.
and how sad for you guys. We've been missing live music, and you just happen to be listening to me sing over the past couple
And
of
I
years.
believe for
I'm
the
sorry.
artists, also, it will be like what a great reunion with their fans.
Right.
Like it's a great time to share with their fans, and again, go back to the stage and have fun and do what they love to do, that is sing and enjoy that. I think it's amazing.
I think every entertainer or performer
Mm-hmm.
I've ever spoken to has said that their favorite part of their career is
Exactly.
playing for their fans. So not
Yeah.
being able to do that, I'm sure, was as rough for them as it was for us. And we are happy to have you all back.
Yes, and speaking of celebrations and events coming up to the area, also Juneteenth celebration is coming to the ocean front, and this is going to be Saturday 18 and Sunday 19 at the ocean front on the 24th Street, and what a great event also, right? You have more information?
Yes, that's going to be so much fun. This is the first year that they're going to be celebrating there at the oceanfront on the 24th Street stage. And anybody going can expect great food, great music, entertainment, art, vendors, and more. Patricia, I think you have the website if anybody wants to check out more
well,
information.
general admission is free. This is a completely free event, so you can come with your friends and family. You're gonna have a lot of fun. And also, if you need more information about any detail about Juneteenth, you can go to juneteenthvb.com. So you can find all the details on that website. That is amazing.
Right. And June 19th is a special day, not just because of Juneteenth, but this year it's also Father's Day.
Father's Day, yes.
Obviously, everybody wants to celebrate their fathers and celebrate the fathers of their children. I know I'm excited to celebrate. Obviously, my
Minute and a half.
husband, he's a great husband, he's a great dad to Adrian. So it's really exciting for me to have a day designated to celebrate him, because he really just likes to kind of chill and relax.
So
we're
what do you
go-
think?
We're gonna make it special.
This is actually the second time for Adrian. So do you think that he's gonna have a gift for Keith? How are you gonna make that work? You have to help him.
He will probably have a gift for him in his diaper that morning.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I'm kidding. I'm
Well,
kidding. He'll have something special.
It's a lot of ideas. Like if you can go to the website and check for for gift ideas for Father's Day, you
Yes.
will find so many, because I remember when back in the time it was just like the socks, the tie, always the same, but now it changed. You have so much going on for fathers for gift ideas. So yes, go and check the website.
You say-
And also, we are a gifting show for you guys today. We have an amazing show, Ashley.
Yes, we do. Q gets schooled by some kids at the YMCA. And our friends at Closet Factory make walk-in dreams a reality.
And from Cookie from the Heart, we have our beautiful Karen with a delicious recipe, apple cake. But coming up next, we keep on tracking with a very impressive lady. So please don't go anywhere. We come
Beep,
back.
beep.
Welcome back to Living 757. As you all know, Quincy always challenged himself, but at this time, he got a whole new audience. Check this out.
Hey guys, I'm here at the Youth Center in Suffolk, right here at one of the YMCA's of Southampton Roads. And it's pretty cool today because I'm gonna be around the kids today, right? The last time I was at the YMCA, I learned how to do the workout programs and things of that nature. But today, we're gonna learn about the cool programs for the parents who work long hours. And you know what? I let the hair out for this one. Should be fun. This is one of the nicest buses I've ever seen. We never had a bus like this. YMCA of Southampton Road. I'm jealous. Are you good, fellas? Hey, you gonna give me a pound? All right, cool. How you doing? It's okay to smile. It's okay. Hey guys, is it okay if I sit at y'all's table and eat my lunch? Are you? No? You didn't even look at me. Hey, I see y'all. Hey, y'all are so welcoming. You said hi to me. They didn't. Can I sit at your table?
Yeah.
Did y'all have a good day at school today?
Yeah.
Tell me what you did at school today. SOL test. Everybody did SOL test? So I'm here with Janelle Dawson. She is the Regional Youth Development Director right here. And you know what, before I get into this question, I forgot I still have a snack from when I was eating with the kids, so.
You didn't bring me a snack?
No, this was my snack.
Oh.
But I will ask you, what are some of the developmental programs that you guys have here at the Y?
Yeah, we have a ton of developmental programs. The first one that is my absolute favorite is summer camp. So we have here specifically in Suffolk, we have Camp Arrowhead. We also have Camp Red Feather, and we have Camp Silver Beach, and we have Camp Brom. So those are some of our regional and our overnight camps, which are really exciting. And then before and after care programs are what we offer. They are all Y-based, and we also have school-based sites as well that span between North Carolina and Virginia.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's pretty far. And then we also have our stay and play, which is our drop-in care that we have for parents who want to drop in and go work out or take a class for 2 hours out of the day. It's just being able to have your child in a safe space, being able to have your child in an area where they're able to build relationships with other children. They're learning different aspects as far as arts and crafts. They may learn conflict resolution, how to face their fears with different activities that they've never done before. This is an opportunity for them to do that.
When it comes to assisting the children, what are the child care staff requirements? Because they have to be pretty up there, right?
Correct, yes. So we're licensed child care programs. So they go through quite a bit of training, hours and hours of training. They are required to have their CPR and first aid training. We also do daily health observations, so they're able to, when a child comes into the program, we're able to identify if a child is not feeling well, just based off of how they look. So being able to identify different factors that are in children and then be able to work through that and talk with them. We are based off of 5 character traits. So respect, responsibility, honesty, caring, and faith are our 5 character traits.
Oh, wow.
And so we want to see those things throughout the day. So we get really excited when we see that respect and that responsibility, the caring and faith.
Nice. Well, you know what I'm excited for, Janelle. I was challenged by one of the little, children that they can shoot basketball better than me. Now, I'm ready to get into a few activities.
Okay.
So, did it on the finger? Wow, you ladies are talented. Okay, my eyes are closed. 1. Why do we have to keep galloping? This is as good as I'm gonna do. I glide. I'm not gonna do no horsey rides. What am I doing with my career? Almost, all right. Thank you. I had so much fun. Thank you again to the YMCA of Southampton Rose kids. Thank you for letting me eat lunch with y'all and snacks with y'all today. Tell everybody bye. Back to you guys.
Quincy, your basketball shot has not gotten any better, but you did fit right in with those children, huh?
Yes, he does. But it was a really cool package. I love it.
That was a great package. And on a serious note, the YMCA provides some really important services to the community, and so does our next guest. They call her the dump truck queen. Please join me in welcoming Sarita Lockley, the owner of Lady Lockley's Trucking.
Yay!
Welcome.
Welcome, thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank
How are
you.
you?
Yes,
Good.
thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, now I have to ask, we're gonna go way back to the beginning. You don't find many females in trucking, so how did you get into this industry in the first place?
Well, I was in my early 20s and I didn't go to college, and I decided, what am I gonna do with my life? So I decided to go get my CDLs. I was inspired by my father, who just passed away on Memorial Day. And I got my CDLs, And I worked for companies over the years. And after that, you know, I started my own business when my mom passed away in 2008. And after that, it's been a wrap. So I
Well,
started in my early 20s.
I'm sorry for your losses.
Yeah.
Thank you,
And
thank you.
that is a really profound life decision in your early 20s. So bravo to you for that.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
kudos
you.
to
Thank
you because, you know, you find the way to provide for yourself and keep going. Yes, and that's amazing. My son also, he just passed the CDA license.
Nice.
He also drives with his father, so
Nice.
I'm very familiar with that. But they call you the dump truck queen. How do you
ma'am.
come up with that nickname? It was you, it was someone else?
Right. So the dump truck queen with a K.
Okay.
K-W-E-E-N.
Okay, queen.
K-W-E-E-N. So as we know, the trucking business is a male-dominated industry.
Right.
So I'm a queen, but a king also.
Ah, I like that.
So dump truck queen, K-W-E-E-N. Yeah, so that's how I came up with that name. And I've been in the business for almost 20 years. So I'm pretty, you know, knowledgeable about what I do. And
Right.
I've earned that name.
When she say I'm been in the business for almost 20 years and she looks so young, I'm like,
know.
I'm trying to do the maths in my head and I cannot come up with the numbers, but kudos to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, wow.
Thank you.
So I have to ask you something fun. When I was little,
Okay.
every time a truck would go by, we'd do this crazily to try to get them to honk. Do people still do that?
Absolutely.
Do
Oh,
they
wow.
do they make any other gestures, or is this like the only universal one?
That's the only one. So the little kids, they'll be in the car and they'll be looking in awe. They'll be looking in awe, and all of a sudden I'll look over and they'll be like,
Yeah.
and I'll hit them with the
Look
bomb,
at
bomb.
you, look at you, amazing.
See, for me, that like slightly restores faith in humanity, because I feel like kids these days are so grown and like they just don't do anything that's like good old fashioned fun. But that to me is fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is amazing. Well, for sure you have a business going on for so long, you have so much experience on this. What is the process to become a truck driver, or how do the people can get and get down the CDL license? And I know that you also consulting with people that are interested in the business. Can you just walk us through?
Yeah, so first of all, you have to get your CDLs, and there's a lot of schools. Now you have to go to school to get a CDL. Previously, you could, you know, go take your test and use someone else's truck to get your CDL, but now you have to go to school. So go to school, get your CDL, get a job, and you can start your own business or you can work for a company. I advise people to work for companies and get the experience. And if you want to be your own boss, you could be your own boss, and you could work for me. And also, if you want to get into the business, you can contact me on Instagram at Lady Lockley's Trucking, or I also do consulting for people who want to start their own trucking business, whether it's a dump truck business, which I specialize in, or tractor trailers. I do consulting for people who want to start their own business, and you can go to my website at www.likemindedlinks.com and schedule a consultation, and we can go from there.
That is amazing. Look at you. You have
That
it covered all.
amazing. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for joining us. This has
Thank
been
you.
such an interesting interview, and I love to see when females are dominating in a male-dominated
Yes,
area.
power.
So high five to that. Thank you so much for joining
you.
us.
Thank
We
you for
have to
having me.
take a quick break, but when we come back, we have some Dream Home before and after pictures that you don't want to miss.
That is amazing.
Welcome back to Living 757. Closet Factory is king when it comes to transforming your house into a home. Check it out.
My name is Willie Van Ward III, and this is my lovely wife, Shantoya Renee Ward. We're originally from Norfolk, Virginia. We actually came back to the area after stints in Washington, D.C., Jacksonville, San Jose, and San Francisco, California, before really making the jump down from Brooklyn after the pandemic. Full-time, I'm a sales automation manager, And Shantoya?
Yes, I'm a program manager at Google, and we are originally from the area, and we decided to come back after everything, and we're excited to be here.
We wanted to have a home with intentional design, using the old bones, but modernizing it to a point where it could be utilized for a multi-generational household. That was one of the visions as we thought about familial planning post-pandemic. So we wanted to take the space, gut renovated it, and make sure that, it could be utilized by everyone in the home. Currently, we have my parents, my sister, brother-in-law, niece and nephew, and then me, Shantoya, our son Willie, and we got a little bundle of joy on the way too. So this space is currently configured to where we all could grow into the space and continue to utilize every square foot.
Some of the space that we had changed throughout the home, we created the closets ourselves. The master bedroom closet did not exist. The third floor closets didn't exist. So even though they were quirky spaces, we did make it in a way where it will utilize what we needed, but also kind of keep some of the charm. So there are some aspects of it that are old, like some of the molding around the windows and everything, but for the closet itself, it's all custom and it's all new. I stepped in, I did local searches in the area, and Closet Factory had popped up doing a Google search. So I basically just submitted an inquiry and got a chance to meet with Carol, and that's why we're here today. So definitely lucky that I found Carol, found Closet Factory, because I think it makes the home like just even more special.
I was first called to Shantoya and Willie's home to look over their storage situation. They were in full renovation mode for this just absolutely beautiful and unique 1907 Victorian. As soon as I pulled up, I thought, I will have lots of fun with this.
My immediate reaction to Carol was, okay, she knows what she's doing. Carol's true expertise and her ability to bring the showroom to us, since we weren't able to go to the showroom itself, that sealed the deal for me. And one of the tricky things about this home, especially as you move up on, each different floor, the angles. And Carol was very, very good at saying, okay, what do your lights look like for this area? Let's think about that and let's adjust some of the, anticipated height that we would have for some of the towers in different areas in the closet.
For me, the master closet is by far my favorite. It is everything that I've ever wanted in a closet. One of the top things that I can say that I love about it is our built-in ironing board, which I pretty much use every week. We also have a jewelry drawer, which I really like. We have the valets, and also to keep some of our things very safe, which was Willie's request, we have a safe inside. So you wouldn't think that all of those things are in there when you're looking at it, but just to be able to capture kind of like our essential needs was really pleasing to see the outcome. The next favorite, I would say, is actually the kids' closets on the third floor. They're like the cutest little thing. The fact that they're able to pick out their own clothes is something that I think will help them with learning to grow. And my third one, because there isn't a closet in my son's room, he has an armoire, which was very different than what I was expecting. I was worried that he wasn't going to be able to have a nice closet just because of the space, but Carol made it happen. So those are probably my top three that I really enjoy.
And I won't get into specifics. I would just say overall, the finished product is a space that's truly functional and we personalized to fit everyone in the home.
This couple was truly a lot of fun. Their taste is just fabulous, and I'm quite grateful that I got to work with them.
Just to have the level of detail, and Carol being meticulous, I would definitely recommend Closet Factory and Carol to anyone else who's looking to revamp either some underutilized space or to create more space in their homes. So definitely for future projects, as Willie mentioned, we'll have Closet Factory in mind, and we also already have referred them to friends and family.
Absolutely.
Thank thank you, Closet Factory, for helping this beautiful family. If you need design and organization solutions, contact Closet Factory. And if you want to see more amazing transformations by Closet Factory, you can go to Your View and catch all the episodes. Now, also transforming the healthcare industry, let's see what the Virginia Department of Health is doing.
The public health workforce is very robust. We know from a public health agency perspective that many people don't really know what happens in public health.
My name is Anna Colon, and I am the Eastern Regional Epidemiologist for the Virginia Department of Health. In public health epidemiology, it's an application of science that basically help us identify not only outbreaks, but good health status in the community. So we want to know what is working, what is keeping people healthy, so we can reinforce that, but we also want to find out when there are health issues. Part of the science of epidemiology is to collect data. The data that we gather really help us form that picture, kind of put that puzzle together, then to have the answers as to how is this issue happening, and that's going to take us to these measures and strategies that we can use to prevent illness.
I think it's really important to keep our communities informed about different health issues and awareness that's going around, because it really involves the community in their own care. When you're able to educate people, they're able to make more educated decisions on what they need to do to better their health and their lifestyles for themselves and their families. What makes a public health nurse different from other nurses is that public health nurses have a very broad view. We focus not only on the patient as an individual, but also the community that they live in. So when public health nurses are looking at the environment, we're focused on things like environmental factors that can impact your health. We're focused on the barriers to care. We're really focusing in on not only contagious diseases, but also chronic diseases that occur in the community around us, and really looking at those specific discriminates of health that keep people out of care and not living their healthiest life.
Environmental health is a branch of public health that deals with the prevention of disease and works with the relationships between people and their environment. Here locally, we promote public health through the prevention of disease in food and water and the environment. We work with some other agencies in also protecting the environment.
Emergency preparedness staff work hard by developing and coordinating emergency plans with community partners. We also do a lot of training and exercising that helps our staff prepare. They learn valuable knowledge and skills that will help them in a real event to protect the public health. Even though sometimes emergencies are rare and don't happen frequently, it's important that our public knows what to do to keep themselves safe in an emergency, and also our public health staff knows how to protect our public. With the public education that we do, we frequently go out to health fairs, we go out with our community partners, and we share that information. We also do a lot of social media posts, our website, and every opportunity we have to share emergency preparedness information with the public.
A lot of the public messaging that our communities receive, there is a science of epidemiology behind it.
An educational background in environmental health sciences is beneficial. Microbiology, epidemiology, vector control, conducting investigations, foodborne illness investigations, things of that nature.
A lot of the time, you're tasked to do things that you're not really familiar with. And that's the really good thing about public health, is that every day is not the same. It's not the routine, go into work, see the same people, do the same thing every day. Every day is an adventure, and you really feel like you're making a difference and that you're making an impact on people's lives, and it's in the place that you live, so that makes it even more of an adventure, because what you're doing in the clinic allows your environment to be better.
When you come to public health, that's where you really meet the heart of the community. It's a calling to be in public health. It's not like another regular job. It's an avocation more than a job.
I would really encourage you all to get on our website, look for job opportunities in your area. If you really want to get into your community and make a difference, come join us. You can go to iampublichealthva.org.
As you just saw, the Virginia Department of Health is full of unsung heroes who are all working behind the scenes to keep us safe. So thank you to the Virginia Department of Health for everything that you do. Now we have to take a quick commercial break, but when we come back, we have a Hill kid who is feeling all right. Yeah. We'll be right back. Don't go away. Welcome back to Living 757. Our next guest is someone that I've had the pleasure of knowing for about 10 years now, and his personality off the stage is just as amazing as his persona on the stage, and I'm so happy to call him a friend. Please join me in welcoming Marley Williams, the bass guitarist for Revolution. Hey, Marley.
Hey, thanks for the kind words. Good to be here. Thanks for having me.
So we have him on the phone today. They are on tour, so it's kind of difficult to find Wi-Fi. Can you believe it's been 10 years since we met?
Yeah, time flies. It's wild.
It really does. Now, how does it feel to be back on tour again? Like, you guys weren't on tour when the whole world was shut down. How does it feel to be back out on the road?
Feels good. I mean, we actually were one of the few bands this last summer to be able to tour without canceling one show, which was, I don't even know how that happened. But yeah, we got another tour this summer, and the annual Good Vibes summer tour, and we got Steel Pulse and Venom with us, and the shows have been really good through the first week and a half. I'm excited to do the rest of the Eastern Coast,
Yes. Absolutely, and we're excited to see you.
Yes, that is amazing. Hi, Marley, how are you? So what do you miss the most about being on the road? Like, what do you guys miss the most?
I mean, when I'm home, it's good to be relaxed and get into like a routine and all that. But there's something about, that excitement about being in a different city every night. And we have the best fans, and like seeing them happy. And, I think everybody in life likes to feel a sense of purpose. And so when you get back on the road, you're like, oh yeah, this is what I was meant to do, and not just be at home all the time,
Absolutely. We all love to be home too, but we also love to be out. I think we're all social creatures by nature in the entertainment industry. So this is definitely better than it was a couple years ago.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Now, I already know this answer. I've been to a lot of y'all's shows, and I love every single one I've been to. But what can people expect when they come to a Revolution show?
It's definitely, reggae rock music, and it's inspired from, bands like, Bob Marley and Sublime and stuff like that. And so I think, just like the tour name is Good Vibes. And I feel like it's a place where, it's like our fans kind of like range for all different ranges, and, just everybody's kind of welcome, and it feels kind of like a family reunion, even though everybody's not necessarily blood related or anything. It feels like just a place where people can come to kind of forget about what's going on and the daily stresses and things that they're thinking about in the future or the past, and it's just living in the moment and having fun and getting involved singing and dancing.
That is amazing.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I feel like going to y'all shows is stress relief to the max. Like, you go there and you just forget about everything that stressed you out all week.
Yeah.
Well, Marley,
it's an outlet.
You have been here in Virginia Beach a few times, right?
Yeah.
So
we've been playing Virginia Beach and even like Norfolk for once a year for years now.
Okay, so what is your favorite part of this area, if you have to pick one?
My favorite part about Virginia Beach?
Yes.
We did the I think it was called American Music Festival.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah, and like, you know, I mean, it's the beach. Like when you're on the sand and you have reggae music, it's kind of like they go hand in hand. You know, I definitely got to say the obvious, and I wish I had a more creative answer, but the beach is awesome there, you know?
Yeah, we are the first warm water beach when you're going from north to south.
Yeah.
Now, you all released a new album in 2021, right?
Right.
So, did you record that pre-COVID, or was that a quarantine baby?
It was quarantine, baby, if that's the term. Yeah, it was kind of more of a file sharing process. Our lead singer really stepped up and out of nowhere just had all this material, and then he led the charge, and everybody else kind of like complimented where he was taking things. And then, you know, because we were kind of more doing the isolated kind of stuff, you know, not really meeting up in studios and everything. So it was a lot of file sharing, which was totally different from past albums. But, you know, a lot of people are just doing that in the music industry a lot now because, you know, just there's more programmed and electronic music. So we were able to pull it off, but, you know, it's definitely a little different than past albums.
Right.
Well, that is amazing, Marley. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. We want to invite everyone to go to the Revolution concert. This is going to be June 24 at the Veterans United Home Loan Amphitheater. So once again, thank you so much, Marley.
Thank you, Marley.
Thank you so much for having me, guys. I look forward to seeing you in a few weeks.
Yes, see you then.
We'll see you then. Well, now, Ashley, from here, let's go to the kitchen and let's see what Karen from Cooking from the Heart, she's preparing for us.
Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. You're gonna be excited because I am finally making what you've been asking me for, cake! We're gonna make a French apple cake and we're gonna get started with some beautiful apples. Now I've got 4 red Gala apples. You want to end up with about 3.5 to 4 cups of apples that are peeled and cubed into approximately 1/2 inch to 1 inch chunks. So I'm on my last apple, and as you can see, I've just been kind of cutting down the sides and then dicing that up. All right, so I'm gonna get these last apple bits in there. So you see this is 4 cups up to this line, I think, right around there somewhere. So this is right between 3.5 and 4 cups of apples. If you go a little over, a little under, not a problem. Let's get started with the batter. The first thing I'm gonna do is put in 1 stick of butter, and I've had this out at room temperature while I was peeling the apple, so it's gotten a little soft, which makes the makes the blending a little bit faster. I like to get that going before I add the sugar, just because it kind of helps to mix things up. Now to this, I am gonna add some sugar. It's 2/3 of a cup. I'm just gonna pour it right in there, and that's not a lot of sugar. If you bake a lot of cakes or cookies, 2/3 of a cup really is not much. And you really wanna get that nice and incorporated with the butter. So it's nice and fluffy, and I'm actually gonna open this up and scrape it down before I add my eggs. All right, to that I'm gonna add 2 eggs. And I like to crack them in a bowl first, just in case some shell gets in there. That way you can get it out of here before you have to try to get it out of there. We're gonna put these in 1 at a time and just give it a quick blend after each one. And there goes that second egg. Okay, that's been blending for about a minute. You really want to incorporate both of those eggs into that butter and sugar mixture, and we're gonna get the flour ready. And this is a little bit different, but it's an important step. I'm gonna put in 1 cup of flour, which I've got right here. This is a little more than 1 cup because I want to show you, when you're measuring this flour, you want to spoon it into your measuring cup. The reason you're doing that is to keep it light and fluffy and keep the air in there. And then I'm gonna use my handy dandy leveler and just level it off. And voila. So 1 cup of flour. I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of baking powder and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And don't skip the salt. You're not gonna taste it, but it's really gonna help perk up the flavors of the other ingredients that are in there, especially the apples. Then I'm gonna take my handy dandy little whisk and just mix them all together so I don't have any pockets of just baking powder or just salt. I don't want to forget to mention that I have preheated my oven. It is set at 350 degrees. Now I'm going to continue on with my wet ingredients. I'm going to add some vanilla paste. If you have vanilla extract, that's perfectly fine. Put a teaspoon of that in. I'm just going to eye a teaspoon because if it's a little extra, it's just going to add more flavor. I'll put a little more. All right, we're going to mix that up. Let me scrape all of that down, and I'm going to add the secret ingredient. So I've got 3 tablespoons of a nice dark rum. You can use a spiced rum, you can use a white rum, but I like the flavor that the dark rum gives, and it smells so good. Okay, now this is ready. I'm just gonna add all of these dry ingredients into the wet mixture, and it's really not that much. Remember, we only used a cup of flour. So let me open this up. Now remember, you wanna start your mixer on low with this, because if you have a lot of flour in there and you put it on high, poof, it is gonna be everywhere. And once these apples go in, watch what happens. So you really want to make sure you mix it in well and go underneath the apples to get all of that batter incorporated in there. Now I've taken a 9-inch cake pan, I've sprayed it with baking spray, and then I put some parchment paper just on the bottom and sprayed that too. And the reason is because I want to make sure that this thing pops out beautifully. 40 minutes in the oven and it is perfect. Now you could eat this just like it is, but I'm going to sweeten it up with just a touch of powdered sugar. Now that is a perfect rustic French apple cake. You guys play your cards, right? Maybe I'll bring some into the studio. Bon appetit!
That looks so yummy, Karen. Oh my God, now I'm hungry. Coming up next, we have Cabana Black here in the studio with us.
This segment is brought to you by Dr. Johnny's Appliances.
Welcome back to Living 757. You guys know that June is Pride Month, also Black Music Month, and we have to celebrate with us today the amazing, talented, and lovely Cabana Black with us. Welcome to the show, Cabana.
I'm so excited to be here, and I miss y'all. It's
Yes,
so good to see y'all.
I know, we miss you too.
Oh, yes, I miss y'all
And
so much.
you know, Cabana, we love you. Like you're very talented. Like you are a man of many hats because you do it all. But really quick, tell us about what you have coming up for the summer.
July 16, 2022. It is my first drag show. It's called Let Me Drag You at the Zyder American Dream Theater, and I'm so excited about it. I'm trying to tell you, you gotta be there. You got to be there. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's like Beyonce in drag.
Love this.
Get your tickets. Oh,
yes.
I look so delicious. I love it. I love it.
You do look delicious. And you also brought this, which is your new book.
Yes.
Letters from a Drag Queen. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, Letters from a Drag Queen is like me honoring all the beautiful drag queens. Of course, RuPaul, those who have paved the way, and just Diane Curl is one of my favorite human beings. I think she's a beautiful woman. So my name, Vivian Devereaux Valentine. Devereaux comes from Dominique Devereaux, and I just wanted a book to show you fashion and told you a little stories. So you really get into the gig. You can go on Amazon. It's available actually now.
Oh my gosh, I love the book, the events. I have, you always have so much going on. How do you do it? How do you manage everything, Cabana?
Well, to be honest, we only get this one life to live.
Yes.
And so you should live it right now.
Yep.
Take advantage of your 24 hours. Take advantage of your time. Enjoy yourself. Don't be so deep. Let everybody else be deep. When it's time to be deep, it'll come for you. So just live your life. Be free. So in doing that, it seems like more and more things are coming.
Right.
And more blessings are coming my way, and I'm so appreciative.
That
and
is true.
Speaking of more blessings, we have a little bit more time. So I know you have more events coming up than just the one on the 16th.
Right. Right.
Why don't you tell our viewers about them real quick?
Well, I'm hosting out in these streets, and I'll be doing Grooving by the Bay every Sunday starting next week. I'm going to be at Noir. I'm going to be Harbor Fest. I'm going to be doing so many things. It's like so many events going on. My hosting gigs are just taking over. But the most important thing that you should know is July 16th, 2022. Let me drag you. Get your ticket now at the Zyda American Dream Theater. I'm trying to tell you. Ooh, look at
Look at that. So, will you be showing outfits from this book?
Well, this is how I do it. You'll get outfits from this book, but you'll get more outfits on the stage.
Wow.
I don't like to repeat anything twice because a real diva doesn't repeat twice.
Yes,
We don't do
and
that.
that is
You're
true.
right.
A real
You're right.
diva doesn't repeat any outfits. I love that. So, well, thank you so much. Before we have to say goodbye and leave you with Cabana, he's going to perform live right now with us. We have to say follow us on Facebook and Instagram under living757.com. And also, if you want to share any story, any suggestion with us, you can do it at share at living757.com. Right, Ashley?
Absolutely. You can also send any ideas for segments, any ideas for guests. If you would like to be on a show, go ahead and send an email to that email, share at living757.com. We love to interact with you guys. We love to have great guests like Cabana on the show.
Yes.
With all this energy.
Yes.
Okay,
So now we leave you with the amazing Cabana Black.
Thank you
and
so
the
much.
music.
Thank you.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Take it away.
All right, everybody, this song is just about feeling okay about who you are, knowing that you're great. Don't worry about what people say. This is your day. Let's get it. Come on, rock with me. You don't like me and that's okay. I'm not worried about you anyway. I'm cool with me. I look in the mirror and I love what I see. I walk with my head held high, let my nose touch the sky. I'll never look down, never look down. Push up to the top, keep on pushing, never stop. Nobody gon' stop my shine. Nobody gon' beat this grind. Push up to the top, keep on pushing, never stop. I'll never look down, never look down. Come on, rock now. In your homes, you know what to do. Clap your hands. Come on. Hey. And that's okay. I'm not worried about you anyway. Oh, you don't like me and that's okay. I'm not worried about you anyway. I walk with my head held high, let my nose touch the sky. Remember this. You don't like me and that's okay. I'm not worried about you anyway. I'm cool with me. Look in the mirror and I love what I see. Walk with my head held high, let my nose touch the sky. I'll never look down, never look down. Hey, said that's okay. I'm not worried about you anyway. And that's okay. Keep on pushing, yeah. Keep on going, yeah. Keep on moving, yeah. Keep on believing. Keep on trying. That